Good morning, Stampers. This is Jenny Day, independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And fellow Stamper. I wanted to share with you a video today on the paper pumpkin for November was this Noel set. And I mean, they're really wonderful when you want to share them with customers, or if you yourself are a customer. There's a lot you can do with it. If you just want to stick with what the card itself says, you can do that. But if you want to create and have a little fun with some of the products you already have, I have just the thing for you. I liked the card, but I thought that the red was a little busy for my eye. So I'm the kind of person that thinks less is more. So let me show you a quick card that comes together that you can transform from the paper pumpkin from this month and come and make this card here that is actually just a friend winter card. So I only have a few of the elements there. That really, less is more. It made it more eye-catchy to the eye and made it more of a general purpose to say hello, you know, in friendship card. Very, very basic. I'm just going to get started and show you how I put it together. You know, you need very few things for this card. That's what is so nice about this and using the paper pumpkin. So you do need a few. I already went ahead and did the big shot, so I used the snowflakes that has the embossing folder for that, and the polka dots. And then there is a die, if you can see it, that has snowflakes, and I used just the medium-sized one for this card. And it's really nice because it didn't use a lot of product either. So I just ran it through the big shot, just a basic A2 card. I'm going to fold it, and then what I'm going to do, take some Pool Party ink, and just right before the magic of television, let's see how fast I can do this. So I'm just popping out the snowflakes with the Pool Party. And Pool Party is such a cool winter color. That's why I didn't do a lot of red in this card, because the blues just really say winter to me. So that's done. And then I thought instead of the long way, we would turn it, and we're just going to use a basic piece of card. Okay, one cardstock will cut 8 pieces of this, and I believe that they measure just 2 1/4 inch by 2 1/4 inch, and you get 8 cards out of one piece of cardstock. So I cut it and ran it through the big shot. So I'm just going to adhere it to the card. Now we want to just save a little room at the top, and that's give it a good press. Okay, and then I already ran through my snowflake with the glitter paper, the silver glitter paper. And all I'm going to do is cut it in half. You only need one. Then I'm just going to adhere that really simply. And we're going to put it at the beginning of the card, right there. And we're going to put it at the top in the corner, so they're kind of separate, but they look like they're coming onto the page. So I think you can see that. Alright, then we're going to take a piece of Pool Party cardstock and punch it out with a 1 3/4 little flower punch. So we already have that done. And we have also the circle that fits inside it. Now the stamps that I'm using, which you wouldn't think of winter, but it's Occasions Alphabet, and you can do so many messages. You could really be versatile with this card and say whatever you wanted. This one I picked is Joy. J is for joy. That's what knowing you brings to my life. And I'm just going to use Pacific Point ink, and I'm going to stamp it right in the middle of the circle. And that's done. And I'm just going to glue that down. And you have a happy little saying there. And then from the paper pumpkin set, you have all this scrap. I really liked the red, but I only wanted a little bit. So I just took a scrap and I punched it out with a tiny little heart. And just to make it interesting, I put a dimension on it, a half a dimension. Okay, and then I just put it right on there. That's so simple, but it says a lot. So as we're building our card, okay, we'll set that aside. And we have a tiny little piece of paper, just eyeball it, and that is for our banner. And actually this is from a retired set. It's called Winter Memories, but you can use anything. I just love this warm winter wishes saying. I use it on almost everything. So I'm going to ink that up with Pacific Point. Perfect. And then I'm just going to do the banner. Just cut it in the middle. Like that. And we still have our pool party inked up. That's all we need for our pool party today is just a little sponging. So then that's done. So we will ink that up too. And on the back of this cute little saying we made, we're going to quickly put 3 dimensionals to pop that out too. The thing is, this card is simple, but it has dimension. And there's not too much going on, so your eye gets too crazy. So, you see these? We're going to go ahead and we're going to place them right about there. The winter wishes and the little saying. There we go. We're almost done with the card. And the only final touch we have left is these adorable little stars. I picked 4 stars out and I cut a dimensional in half, and I'm going to put them on the cardstock like they're dancing. And that is so simple. We are done. We used very few product and paper, and we were able to make a lot of cards. So if you want to make a bunch of cards to send out for friends or winter cards, you can utilize all the things that are in the paper pumpkin. If what comes is not your style, you can definitely create and have fun. For more information of more ideas and tips and videos, you can go to jennydaystamps.stampinup.net and tune in for my next video, because I'm going to show you how to make double the cards out of 1 piece of cardstock. Thank you and happy stamping!